Okay, so moving on along, we've got in Chapter 2, number 5, slider plate. Take a good look. It's a pretty straightforward drawing as well. We're going to take the same approach, draw a rough sketch around, do it in the boundary, do some dimensions. Now, keep in mind, to this point, you have not done aligned dimensions. So, looking here, you've got the 3.5 and the 1.5. Those are, obviously not the same as doing these ones that are either in horizontal or vertical orientation. Basically, these are going to be just a dimension of the line themselves, or a point to point, if you will. Just keep in mind, 1.5 diagonal is not the same as 1.5 vertically. There would be a triangular, formula you could use to figure out the length of the, hypotenuse is this, instead of, leg 2 or leg 1. So, we're going to go ahead and draw it, and, shouldn't take too long. This is another one of the imperial assignments, so we're going to use the template for inches. Okay, so it starts us off in a sketch, so we're going to just go ahead and get to it. And, I'm not going to be picky. I'm just going to start in the bottom right corner of the sketch, since everything's kind of dimensioned from there. So I'm going to draw roughly a 4.5 inch line. And as you can see, we've got that little yellow minus sign indicating that we have a line that is straight horizontally. And I'm going to draw another line and another line. And we're going to make this one end around, the extension of our original point. So now we've got a complete shape. We can put in our little circles. Now we'll add in the dimensions. Our first dimension is 4.5. I've got a very touchy keyboard, as you can see. The height on the far right is 1. We've got that aligned dimension for the 3.5. Okay. We've got 1.5 here. And if you're having the problem where you pull it out and it shifts the position, you can just pull it as far as it'll let you, and then you can just shift it later if you care. So, in my case, I'm going to hit escape, grab it, pull it out, enable the command again. And let's see, we need to add in that 60 degrees. I'm going to click the bottom line and this line. Position it up here. 60. Do the same thing over here, choosing a vertical line and this slanted line here. Okay, we've got this first circle is 1 in diameter. The second circle is 0.5 in diameter. Locationally, I'm going to do a dimension for the holes in both directions. And, once it's done, I'm going to space the dimensions out a little bit to make it a little more readable. But, if you want it to look like the book, you could place it here, this dimension. I'm going to do that in this case because we're running out of room a little bit. And let's see, last but not least, we have a dimension to this horizontal direction. And I'm just going to place it here because I'm going to move the dimensions out a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to hit escape, grab the dimension, pull it, make it look a little better here and there. What the heck, we'll put these on the model, rare case. There we go. Okay, and so now we're going to extrude. I mentioned in the last assignment you can, finish the sketch and then extrude, but you can actually just extrude immediately most times. It'll still recognize the profile. And so as you can see, it has. We're going to do mid-plane 0.25. Cool. So as you can see, we've got our fully defined sketch. This one's really not bad. Didn't take long at all, did it? All right, and we're going to save it in that folder we specified before. Cool. That's it.